I turned a simple shade into a chandelier for my dining room this morning. Isn't it cute? Hi everyone, and welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be a little bit longer. So I have 4 different things in store today. So 2 DIYs and 2 plantings. I am spending a lot more time outside. One of these DIYs I did back in April, so I'll show that to you. I've been holding on to it just for the right moment, and I think today is it. So I will totally share all that with you. I sped up a lot of it because it was quite long. It wasn't an overly exhausting DIY, but it was time consuming. So I did speed that up for you, and I'll add some music. But today's video, if you stay right to the end, you won't regret it. All right. So I'll also leave in the description below a timeline if you want to skip ahead to the different projects. So I have today an outdoor fountain that I repainted. Next will be a chandelier I made for my dining room. Third, I have 2 plantings. So the first one is a mint plant. The second one is a lupine. So again, I'll leave in the description the time links. And you can skip ahead or you can watch the whole thing. I invite you to watch the whole video. I'm going to get right to it. You have fun and enjoy this video. Also, if you're new here, subscribe, hit the bell notification, and also check with me on all my socials at Barb Mosey. Talk to you soon. Enjoy the video. Bye. And another DIY I'm going to do is repaint that fountain. It doesn't work anymore, but it's so pretty on my step. I love it. I wanted to finally put together my dining room chandelier. I purchased this chandelier or light shade at IKEA, and I'll leave a link for it below or something similar. I bought it last year, so I'm not sure if it's still on there. And this cord with the light bulb end to go in the chandelier, and that will connect to the energy efficient light bulb. But I bought this extension for the light bulb, this connector that also has plugs in it, because my dining room where this chandelier will be going, doesn't have a light fixture in the ceiling, so that's why I'm going to string it with this extension to an outlet. But I also got this specific light bulb adapter with the chain to turn it on and off, but also with the plugs, because I want to be able to plug in something, say Christmas lights, or just if I wanted to plug in a stereo. I know most things are Bluetooth, but you get my drift. So I figured that would be useful. And so yeah, I'm going to put together with my Fringe and a little applique on the plain gray shade. As you can see, it's not very large. I didn't want something too large, and I will show you my full dining room when this is installed. So all I'm doing is adding the fringe to the bottom hem or the bottom line on the shade. this project. So I'm going to plant my mint. We're going to plant that in this pot. Now this pot I got from the dollar store a number of years ago. It was just solid, but it's since come apart. I had a plant in here last year. Originally I bought it and used it for my utensils on my kitchen cupboard. Little known fact, I actually don't put my utensils in a drawer. I put them in either a vessel like this, or now I have one that says cutlery. So I've moved up in the world, both from the dollar store. But yeah, so I'm going to repurpose this planter as a planter and put my mint inside. I think it'll look really cute. I'm going to again use my Magic Soil all-purpose soil and plant this. Let's get to it. Okay, so first off, I did not place anything in the bottom of this pot. I don't think it's necessary. There's good drainage. You can see the hole at the bottom and has a cute little bottom plate. My handy spade. I'm just going to bring this actually all the way over so I don't make any big messes. Notice I'm doing this outside on my patio too, because I tend to make big messes. Anyway, I'm a messy planter and a messy cook. Okay, so I'm going to make a nice little hole in the center for my mint. Squeeze it all the way around, loosen all that soil up. Just got this fresh from the nursery yesterday as well. Pop it out. Oh, it's so moist. Beautiful. Okay, so should have actually moved the soil down a little bit more. Oh well, that's fine. We'll go with it. And another bit half spadeful, I guess. Soil for the top. Perfect. And because it's so moist coming out, I'm not going to really water this one. Not today anyway, but I will water it. Alright, so that was a quick one. I'll plant it. Looks beautiful. Really press it down. I don't want the wind to take it. All this wind, you'd think we lived in Chicago, the Windy City. Get the soil off my table. I don't care if it blows all over my yard. Isn't that what nature's for? Right? Okay. And doesn't that look cute? Okay, so also, because I could be a knob when it comes to remembering, although mint I eat, so. But I will place this in. I like the look of the identifier in there. Beautiful. Alright. So, all done. Okay, so the next job on my plate is to plant this guy, which is a Popsicle Lupine. As you can see, it was $11.99 at my local nursery. And this lupine, if you're not familiar with lupines, they grow wild along the roadways and hills in Nova Scotia. They are absolutely gorgeous. If you've ever been to this area, you would see them in the summertime just scattered all along the roadways as you're driving the highway, and they're absolutely gorgeous. Many people tried to buy them. Now they're invasive. Not gonna lie, this pre-annual plant will come back year after year. It will spread like the dickens, and I'm okay with that. I'm actually gonna plant it in an area that will be okay for spreading. So here's the height, can get up to 24 inches. It can go down to minus 34 degrees Celsius and survive, or minus 30 degrees Fahrenheit. Let's give this one a go. But before I go, okay, so before we get started, I just want to introduce you to the spot that I'm putting this lupine. It's a raised bed, and this bed actually has two original tombstones. There's no bodies buried here. Don't nobody get excited. But they were the original markers before the permanent tombstones, graveyard markers were laid for my brother and my father. So I have to fix the one here and lower it to match this one. It's a little hard work, but I'm going to do that. So this one is my father. This one is my brother. And I've made this out of an old raised vegetable bed, took the legs off and repurposed it here in my front lawn under these beautiful pine trees and beside a beautiful lilac bush. And as you can see, I decorated with some just dollar store birdhouses that are pretty decorative and some decorations on the sides. The soil's really good here. It gets really good drainage. And I think the lupine will do very well. So I'm going to get this stone, which is very heavy, it's concrete, down to match this one. And then I'll be back to plant the lupine in the center. Okay. So we're back at the memorial garden. And as you can see, my soil is very hardy. Very good soil. I got the tombstones kind of similar. I'm happy with that. One is lower than the other, but it's all good. This, for anyone that does this for a living, way to go. It's hard work. All right. So I'm ready for my lupine to go right in the center. Let's place it. All right. So here we go. The lupine is going right here. And we're going to fill it in all around. Get this leaf up. There. There. Looks sparse, but I'm also going to do a sprinkle of wildflowers all the way around. Now they're annuals. This one is a pre-annual. The wildflowers, I can cut them for bouquets. The lupine, I'm really hoping that this one lupine will spread to this entire box eventually. I'll keep you posted on that. But thanks for being with me. And I hope you enjoyed my memorial garden. I'll clean this up. The stones actually will need to be cleaned, but otherwise we're done.